The ground shook violently. The roar of erupting volcanoes echoed like angry screams from the Earth's core. Rivers of glowing red lava poured across valleys, consuming everything in their path. The sky was cloaked in thick black dust clouds. Sunlight vanished, and the world plunged into endless darkness. In that apocalyptic moment, most life on Earth was wiped out. But from the ashes, small, swift, resilient creatures began to rise. And that was the beginning of the greatest empire in the planet's history, the age of the dinosaurs. Welcome to the journey that will unveil the secret. How did these tiny creatures rise and dominate the Earth for millions of years? Around 252 million years ago, Earth experienced the Permian-Triassic extinction event, the largest biological disaster ever recorded. Over 90% of marine life and 70% of land species were completely wiped out. Forests disappeared, seas dried up, and ecosystems collapsed. In this barren environment, only those with superior adaptability could survive. From the ashes of the old world, primitive reptiles began to evolve. A new group of reptiles. The ancestors of dinosaurs stood out with unique biological traits. Unlike earlier reptiles, they had upright postures with 4 legs positioned directly beneath their bodies, allowing for faster and more enduring movement. Their skeletons were lightweight yet incredibly strong, enabling agile navigation through harsh environments. More importantly, they developed an advanced respiratory system that efficiently processed oxygen, a massive advantage in the hot, low-oxygen atmosphere of the Triassic period. Early dinosaurs like Eoraptor, Herrerasaurus, and Coelophysis were small, ranging from 1 to 3 meters in length. But in a world where agility and adaptability determined survival, they became the ideal survivors. They moved like sprinters, hunted effectively, and quickly filled the ecological niches left empty after the mass extinction. Earth's climate during this era was extremely harsh, hot, dry, and without ice caps. While cold-blooded animals struggled to regulate body temperature, dinosaurs, possibly developing a semi-warm-blooded metabolism, could function efficiently day and night. This ability to operate independently of external temperatures gave them a tremendous advantage over other species. Moreover, dinosaurs rapidly diversified in form and lifestyle. Some evolved into swift predators, hunting in packs. Others took the herbivore path, forming massive herds for mutual protection. A few adapted to aquatic environments, while others began to conquer the skies. This incredible diversity became their secret weapon for thriving and dominating the planet for millions of years. About 201 million years ago, another minor extinction event at the end of the Triassic further wiped out competing reptile groups like Rauisuchians and early crocodilian ancestors. Once again, dinosaurs seized the opportunity to expand their territory and their roles within ecosystems. The continents still merged as the supercontinent. Pangaea allowed dinosaurs to spread across deserts, rainforests, and coastal wetlands. Even in these early stages, dinosaurs began branching into major groups: theropods, bipedal carnivores, sauropodomorphs, long-necked herbivores, ornithischians, horned and duck-billed dinosaurs, and later the flying pterosaurs. Each group developed specialized biological traits, from razor-sharp claws to massive jaws and armored bodies, enabling them to adapt to any challenge the natural world presented. From humble creatures scrambling through ruined forests, dinosaurs gradually built a vast empire that covered every corner of the planet. They did not just survive. They expanded, controlled, and became the undisputed rulers of Earth. Their journey to dominance had only just begun. When the first generations of dinosaurs set foot on Earth, they did not stop at mere survival. They initiated an evolutionary explosion. Unlike anything seen before, Earth was a land full of opportunities, and dinosaurs, with their extraordinary adaptability, quickly seized every available niche. One crucial factor behind dinosaur dominance was their rapid biodiversity. From tiny creatures like Compsognathus, no larger than a chicken, to giants like Brachiosaurus, weighing tens of tons and browsing treetops unreachable by any other creature, dinosaurs showcased an astonishing range of forms and sizes. Different lifestyles among dinosaur groups created varied survival strategies. Carnivores developed powerful jaws, sharp claws, and terrifying speed. Meanwhile, herbivores grew into colossal forms, developed armored defenses, or wielded natural weapons like spiked tails and massive horns. Whether in grasslands, dense forests, deserts, or wetlands, dinosaurs always had champions perfectly suited to each environment. Climate played a pivotal role too. The Jurassic and Cretaceous periods were times of warm, stable conditions with no polar ice caps. Lush forests spanned thousands of kilometers, providing abundant food for herbivores and, consequently, prey for predators. This stability allowed dinosaurs to evolve and diversify without major interruptions. Another biological advantage was their rapid reproductive cycle. Fossil evidence suggests dinosaurs could lay large clutches of eggs, shortening generational turnover. This meant quicker adaptation to environmental changes and allowed them to spread widely. Dinosaurs may have possessed a flexible metabolism combining traits of both warm-blooded and cold-blooded creatures. They could hunt actively, yet conserve energy during harsh periods, a decisive edge that helped them outcompete ancient reptilian rivals. Adding to their advantage was the absence of serious competition. Early mammals were small nocturnal insectivores, hardly a threat, from the land to the seas and even the skies. Dinosaurs and their relatives dominated every ecological niche. For over 130 million years, Earth was truly their playground. Some dinosaur species even developed social structures. Fossil nests show that herbivores like Maiasaura cared for their young, feeding and protecting them long after hatching. This nurturing behavior increased survival rates dramatically. On the predator side, competition among theropods like Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus drove evolutionary pressure. Only the strongest, fastest, and smartest individuals passed on their genes, continually refining the prowess of each generation. The age of dinosaurs was not merely about brute force and violence. It was a testament to patience, flexibility, and relentless innovation. Dinosaurs evolved, adapted, and conquered every environment, from tropical forests to sun-scorched plains to coastal shores, shaping the biological landscape of prehistoric Earth. As the Cretaceous period progressed, dinosaur diversity and grandeur peaked. Giants like Argentinosaurus, Spinosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus rex roamed the planet, pushing the limits of size, strength, and survival strategies. Yet behind the glory, silent warnings began to emerge: continental drift, subtle climate shifts, and escalating competition hinted at underlying instability. Nature, ever-changing, was preparing for another massive shift. As the Cretaceous drew to a close, Earth witnessed the golden age of the dinosaurs. Herds of triceratops roamed like living fortresses. Massive sauropods shook the ground with each step. Tyrannosaurus rex ruled the forests with unmatched ferocity. In the skies, creatures like Quetzalcoatlus soared with wingspans rivaling small airplanes, and beneath the oceans, Mosasaurus reigned as the ultimate marine predator. The world was a theater of strength, speed, and survival, but change was brewing. Continental movements disrupted ocean currents and global climates. Food supplies fluctuated, ecosystems strained under subtle yet relentless pressures. Then, catastrophe struck. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid, more than 10 kilometers wide, slammed into Earth. The impact unleashed global wildfires, a cloud of dust that blocked sunlight, and a sudden devastating drop in temperatures. Photosynthesis collapsed. Herbivores starved. Carnivores followed. The once mighty dinosaurs, rulers of Earth, for millions of years, fell one by one, not because they were weak, but because the world they had mastered had been irreversibly changed. Their era ended not with a battle, but with a silent, inexorable decline. Yet not all was lost. Some small descendants of dinosaurs survived the ancestors of modern birds. When you see a bird flying today, you are witnessing a living fragment of the age of dinosaurs. Had the asteroid never struck, who knows what Earth would look like now? Perhaps intelligent dinosaurs would rule in our place. The story of the dinosaurs remains a powerful reminder that no matter how dominant a species becomes, nothing is immune to the forces of change. Their journey teaches us that resilience, adaptability, and humility before nature's power are the true keys to survival. If you want to keep exploring the mysteries of dinosaurs, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment below. What do you think would happen if we ever resurrected a real dinosaur? Could humanity truly control these ancient rulers? Stay tuned for the thrilling adventures ahead.